And we're live. All right, so that was only mildly embarrassing because we do this. I've been doing this every week for just about over 3 years, since September of 2021. And I just had my first full stop and restart because I copied the wrong meeting notes. I copied last week's meeting notes. Anyhow, I got a lot to share. There's a lot going on, and it is an exciting day on many accounts. First of all, our container arrived. Second of all, 1,000 headphones arrived by air. So we just got a big replenishment of our inventory. Now, the numbers I'm going to share with you below are not the updated numbers. The container needs to be unloaded. The pallets need to be unloaded. It will be accepted in inventory over the next 3 or 4 days. I expect to begin shipping pre-orders for the Sound Lounge 1 and the Practitioner 2 by Friday the earliest, but I'm going to commit to Monday. So Monday is going to be our start ship day. I'm going to do a couple of releases in our Telegram user group and our affiliate group, letting everybody know that status as I learn more. However, those containers are in my warehouse. No updates on tariffs yet. I'm not sure until I get the invoice. However, I'm pretty sure that we got in ahead of these tariff increases, which is a good thing for everybody. The rest, what remains to be seen, I'm not even going to take a guess at that. I can just tell you that I am on the edge of my seat like the rest of the world, I suppose. So more on that later. But first, let's talk about some newness because this container brought with it 2 more things. And the first is a meditation cushion without electronics. I know it's not vibroacoustics. I know it's not something that we typically do or have done in the past. However, so many of you have asked us for the meditation cushion because it's so comfortable without electronics that we asked our factory if they could put a few in. And let's test it. Let's see what the market brings. We have a design patent on it, so we're the only ones who can bring it to life. So Dom and I thought, who are we to deprive the world of that? We're going to bring it to life. So that's what we did. I will have that up on our website probably by Thursday or Friday. As soon as I know when we can start shipping. We're not going to do pre-orders on that. We're just going to start shipping. So that will probably go up on Friday or Monday. And I will announce that in our Telegram channels as well. It's pretty exciting. I think this is pretty awesome. I've got a few more updates that I'm going to be mentioning down below, like a special that we're running on the inHarmony massage table. We're holding on to inventory a little longer than we'd like. We are dropping the price, reducing the price. We'll start with the month of May. If it continues and you like this new price point, we will keep it, but we are reducing the price on the inHarmony massage table. And I'm hoping that this product picks up steam. What we're seeing and what we're noticing in full disclosure is that many of you that want to add vibroacoustic therapy to your massage practice already have a massage table. So you're reaching for the Practitioner 2, not the massage table. And that's what happens when you create a new product and you create a market and expand as fast as we do. Sometimes you make the right decision, sometimes you don't. It is an amazing product. I absolutely love the massage table. I use it on a regular basis to get body work, but I replaced my existing massage table with this one. Many of you are adding the Practitioner 2 on top. And in fact, you can see in the pre-orders below, we have 22 pre-orders for Practitioner 2s out of the 59 that just came in. So there's a lot of orders coming in for the Practitioner 2, not a lot for the massage table. We are lowering the price to $29.95 for the month of May. And then, of course, the inHarmony meditation cushion without electronics, otherwise known as the MCNE, meditation cushion, no electronics, has been born. Let's talk about inventory. Remember, these numbers do not reflect the newest delivery. 0 inHarmony Sound Lounges, 22 pre-orders with 16 in today's container. So as it's written on our website right now, and I hope many of you caught it, we have 22 pre-orders and 16 in today's container. I always knew these numbers. We've been projecting it as best we can on our website. I will reach out to all of the additional deliveries that were not included in this container. We are in production for our next, I think we have 18 in our next container. And Dom and I just placed an additional order for another 150 in addition to our 2025 normal order that was placed back in November. So hot product, no doubt, hot product. So I'm pretty excited about where this inHarmony Sound Lounge 1 is. It's knocking the socks off of our competition, and we love that we brought this back. So I'm really excited about it. But again, I don't know when my next container is coming in. However, it is in production as we speak. Nothing like sneezing live on the air. Okay, 0 inHarmony Sound Lounge 2s. They have been discontinued and replaced with the Sound Lounge 3. We have 9 Sound Lounge 3s left and 63 in our container. I will fix those typos in the caption. We have 9 inHarmony Sound Lounge 3s in our warehouse and 63 coming in this container, which arrived today. So I see I made a couple of other mistakes here, which is why I started over in the first place. I was going through this too quickly. I will go back and update all of the captions, so they will be correct by the time you're watching this recording. 0 inHarmony Practitioner 2s, 22 pre-ordered, that is, or 21 that are pre-ordered, 59 in today's container, 130 black inHarmony meditation cushions with 10 coming in today's container, 81 beige inHarmony meditation cushions with 10 in today's container, 50 gray fabric meditation cushions left with 10 in today's container, 141 inHarmony headphones that are left, and 1,029 inHarmony iMask. Remember, we just got 1,000 headphones in. That number will be updated next week. And then MCNE, meditation cushion without electronics. 10 black, 10 beige, 10 light gray are in this container. So they have made our warehouse, and I can now talk about it. Today's container will be unloaded this week. We expect to begin shipping pre-orders on Monday, May 5th, as promised. We promised the first week of May. We could ship sooner, so we'll see how that goes. On the inHarmony media side of things and music meditations, our app has a new update for iOS, which I didn't mention here, but that update went live a couple days ago. 741 hertz volume 2, the full feature, which is 91 minutes and 25 seconds, is live. And I did it Tuesday, and it is out of this world fantastic. We have some new instruments, some new plugins. There's some new stuff that's going into our production. Anthony, you are amazing. And this is, again, just one of my favorites. There is a deep vibration that comes in about 30 minutes in that I've never felt anything like it. And I've been doing this a long time. So the music meditations that we're releasing just keep getting better, which I think is awesome. Anthony and I were just talking about a new 7-minute demo that we are going to begin recording. My voice as an intro and an outro, shorter than the 9-minute that's on there already, with a deeper music meditation in the middle. I'm really excited about it. And then we have a few collaborations that are going to be rolling out over the next couple of weeks as well. We'll announce more on that next week. And of course, in our live on Instagram, might launch a live on TikTok, might launch a live on LinkedIn as well. So we'll see what types of different lives we can get going on these different platforms outside of just our weekly update, which is happening here. On the inHarmony science and research side, we launched what could be the largest vibroacoustic therapy survey and study that I know of. So check the Telegram groups for more information, but you'll find a QR code and a poster, which I'm going to replace with that one back there. And it will be sitting there just like a QR code that you can put next to your sound lounge, so that anybody you share an experience with, whether you're a client, a friend, family member, whether it's you using it repeatedly and you want to check in before and after your session, you're now going to have the ability to do that. And our scientific advisory board and their team is going to statistically analyze that data. And I really think this is going to be one of the largest data collection studies ever done. I'm super excited about it, and it is around the corner. In fact, it's already launched. So hopefully many of you can take a look at that. And the inHarmony certification course, the bane of my existence, right next to last mile deliveries like FedEx and UPS. But here we go. Yes, this has been in the studio for quite some time. And yes, the curriculum and modules continue to expand. Now I started going back through our Telegram user group, answering questions. This has very quickly transitioned into an inHarmony certification course. So this is for a few different reasons. First of all, many of you know that I was certified through Kate Kunkel's vibroacoustic therapy certification course. That course, since Kate has been retired, has been passed on to Justin and Narissa, who are inHarmony affiliates. And of course, they work with many different companies, manufacturers as well. I've had long conversations with Justin. They are amazing. And they are going to carry on her course. So that course is going to live on. In addition to that, the very spectacular Kate Holloman, aka Kate Sagan, has been now working with Brian Holloman, her now husband, and they're creating 2 other courses. So Kate has a psychoacoustic course as well, which is phenomenal. And then Brian and Kate are in the process of creating a CE accredited licensed massage therapy course. And that course is going to be specific for massage therapists. There's going to be two, actually. There's going to be one that's taught at the LMT Success Group event, which I'm going to talk about below. That's an hour and a half CE credit for your 12 hours of, I think it's every 2 years, you need 12 credits of CE. In addition to that, they're in the process of creating a full day training. The first one's coming up on May 18th. It's already sold out. We're going to start talking about the one for late June or July. And that course is going to be all about how you can extend your career, extend the life of your hands, and increase your income using vibrational therapy or vibroacoustic therapy in your licensed massage therapy practice. I'll have more details on that. The long and the short of it is this course has morphed and changed because I want to thread the needle, provide value, create need. Now, remember, everybody that buys an inHarmony product is going to receive my course for free. So it's going to be for sale as well. And many of you that are watching this or watching back to the recordings, we're also going to sell it. If you're interested in learning about vibroacoustic therapy, you're interested in learning about inHarmony, you're interested in learning about the science and the research, there's a basic beginner's level and there's a deep dive into understanding how sound and frequency impacts the physiology. We're going to be talking about all of our products. We're going to talk about how to rock an event. We're going to be talking about how to market your small business using inHarmony technology. The modules are absolutely incredible. I could not be more excited. And yes, I keep adding more modules. So all of this, I'm saying, will be done in the next 30 days. That's the commitment I gave Dominic. It's the commitment I've given myself. There's probably another week's worth of recording that needs to get done. And then obviously all of the materials that are going to go along with that, because I keep creating more work for myself and I keep adding modules. So that's the long and the short. There will be a website page dedicated to courses on IamInHarmony.com. And there you will see my course. You will see Justin and Narissa's, you will see Kate's, and you will see Brian and Kate's as well. So there's going to be a lot going on. There's a ton of education. So many of you are so hungry to learn this information and go through these certification courses. So we're obviously honored to create them and bring them to you. And there's a long lineage through Olav Skill himself that I believe has a story that needs to be told and an education that needs to be passed down. So this is something that I take very serious, and it's something that I'm very, very, very excited about. Let's talk about upcoming events, and we'll wrap up today's live. May 6th and 7th, I'm back in the studio, Sirius XM Studios at the Wynn. We are going to film the last 2 days of season 8 for Office Hours with David Meltzer and his whole crew. We will have behind the scenes. We will have Ellie in the house that's going to be shooting some content, shooting some testimonials, and obviously getting some back end video. And we'll obviously be posting that up on our Instagram account. May 14th to the 17th, I am camping on an Epics Ranch weekend along with Paul and my family. That's going to be fun. May 18th, I already mentioned Kate and Brian Holloman's massage training course. We're going to talk about that in more detail over the next couple of days. It's looking like June 5th through June 9th, High Vibe Fest. Very spectacular festival. I think Anthony's going to be there. I'm waiting on his confirmation, but my wife and daughter, taking my daughter to her first festival, which I'm super excited about. I will have my Starlink. I will be largely available, but that's going to be June 5th to June 9th. June 23rd to June 27th here in Las Vegas is the LMT Success Group, which is the AMTA's local event for medical massage. And then, of course, late June, we're looking at Positive Prime's live event, move to Boston, and that's going to be in the beginning of November. I'm looking at Psychedelic Science. It's on my radar. There's a couple of other events that are on my radar as well. I've got some big shifts and very positive shifts that are happening here for my family, so I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to commit to that, but it does look like I'll be going back to New York for about a week. Anyway, more details on that as I know more, but I'm navigating a few things in my personal life that might get in the way specifically of Psychedelic Science, so we'll see exactly how that goes. As always, thank you for watching. Thank you for tagging. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for giving us a thumbs up if you're on YouTube, a like if you're on Facebook, and of course, dropping a comment and letting us know what you think about what's happening here around inHarmony. It is an exciting and full week behind us and ahead as well. To say I'm excited is an understatement. I love it when these new containers arrive, and I am on the edge of my seat to see what happens in the near future. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. I hope you have a spectacular night.